Here we are with our overarching theme, leading with confidence, strategies for unpredictable futures. This is a time right now where there's a lot of unrest within your organization, likely. And so you've got people that are experiencing burnout. Perhaps they are feeling overwhelmed or obsessing over the problem or the potential problem. And so it's really important that you, as their fearless leader, have some tools, some strategies in your back pocket that A, are going to support you because you can't give it if you don't have it. And then also some strategy you can give to your senior people to then share with your frontline people. So, number one is self awareness. I think it's really important as a leader, as far as that confidence muscle goes that we talked about last week, is that how we pour into that confidence muscle is by checking in with ourselves, being self-aware. So whether that's journaling, whether that's you have a mentor or a coach or a therapist that you see, I encourage you to have those check-in points are really important. I think the other thing that's really helpful, and I'm a scale person, on a scale at a 1 out of 10, 10 being high, 1 being low, where's my confidence in this moment? So if, let's say, you say my confidence is a 6 or my confidence is a 7, well, what would bring it to just one number higher? What is it I need to be doing differently or perhaps that I did before that will help me to feel more confident? It might be that, you know what, I'm got all this pent up anxiety and fear. I sometimes absorb some of the fear of my team or my organization. So I need to find a release. So we're going to unpack that more further in the physically fit room. However, it's really important with your emotionally fit room that you become more and more self-aware. Great question to ask your team, by the way. Where are you on a scale at a 1 out of 10 as far as your fear is concerned about this unpredictable time that we're now trying to navigate? That's really, really helpful. The other one, of course, is just being able to make sure that you are centered yourself, and you do that by those emotional check-ins. It's important. Number two is empathy practices. More than ever during unpredictable times, it's really, really important that we imagine ourselves as leaders. What's going on in the other person's mind? What are they experiencing? Put ourselves in their shoes. So yes, there was just some kind of a disruption at that meeting, or their behavior, or they lack self-regulation, or maybe you did during a meeting. So really having that opportunity to really be sensitive to, what's happening for them, and really actively listening, not, waiting to respond, or, oh yeah, I'm feeling that too. Just, so what does that bring up in you? And so, what sort of stressors are you having right now? What sort of fears are you having? And how do you, using, to me, I call it solution focused questions, because that's my background, is questions like, so how do you see yourself working through this? So as an organization, we're here to support you. How do you see us supporting you? What sort of things do you feel are helpful for you moving forward? Okay, so that might be some things that would be helpful. And finally, of course, is your mindfulness. It's really important that you create space in your day to be mindful, whether that's simply getting with your breath, whether it's a practice of meditation or mindfulness every day, whether it's that, you get somebody to come in, or perhaps somebody internally, because I always believe the resources and the wise elves are within the organization, is that you have somebody maybe once a week or twice a week, on lunchtime, do a mindful practice for 20 minutes, whatever. Again, what it's doing is it's demonstrating to your organization that during this unpredictable time that you are acknowledging what they're going through, and you're trying to create strategies. That says, hey, this is a confident leader I want to follow. It's really, really important. So, of course, it's all about my Powerhouse and You, How to Lead with Greater Resilience, Courage, and Confidence, my book. In there, I talk about releasing guilt. I talk about boundary setting. There's a whole exercise on confidence. So I encourage you to use it, to really unpack it with your team, as well as for yourself and your senior leaders. Have a beautiful day. Look forward to next week.